Good afternoon, class. Today we'll be learning about how to prevent injuries through physical therapy. And my name is Joshua Miller. The link between preventing injury and psychology. Sports psychology is a method that is used worldwide. This practice of sports psychology has had many positives on those on the brink of injury or those who have sustained injuries. The professionals in the sport rehabilitation realm, such as physiotherapists, athletic trainers, and sports therapists, play a key part in ensuring that the injured athletes receive the necessary sports psychology. It is said that an injured athlete who receives sports psychology and who also has a positive attitude has a higher recovery rate. The magnet of injuries in the body. The hamstring group can be found at the rear of the thigh and it is extremely delicate. And if you're interested in sports, it is important that you strengthen this muscle. The most common injury with hamstrings are hamstring strains. These hamstring strains occur in sports that involve high speed running, jumping, kicking, explosive lower extremity movements, and lifting heavy objects from the ground. These hamstring strains happen because of some type of eccentric overloading or overstretching of the muscles in a position of hip flexion, and knee extension. Sharp pains in the posterior thigh, along with a sensation of popping and pulling, comes along with these type of injuries. Athletes that experience hamstring strains can be out of competition from 3 to 28 days. To prevent these, we can do a plethora of exercises like Nordic hamstring curls, squats, and hip bridges. Another important part of injury prevention is the value of preseason screening. The effects of injuries on an athlete. When injured, athlete goes through a combination of different types of pain. It is said that athletes suffer injuries due to inadequate warm-ups when their training regimen becomes too excessive and the constant encounters of unfair plays. With every sport, you can expect physical pains. However, the emotional stresses that comes along with it is mostly underestimated and can oftentimes sneak up on said athlete. This isn't all athletes, however. It takes a really big toll on younger determined athletes. Injured athlete goes through both changes both physically and emotionally. Injury prevention programs. With sports comes injury, whether if we like it or not. Injuries can happen to those who train 24/7 and even to those who sit around all day. There are injury prevention programs set in place all over the world. An example of one is the Delphi study. This study consisted of the rounding up of 305 experienced physical therapists from around the world. These physical therapists came together and put together an injury prevention program based on the injured athlete's age, injury history, and psychological and mental state.
I began to pass out. Then my head hit the wall.